Hello students, in this tutorial we are going to cover how to do research for scholarly articles through the library databases at UC Davis. So what we're going to do is go to library.ucdavis.edu. We'll navigate to that page. Again, if you're off campus, you need to make sure that you have a VPN, so select the Access VPN and you can get instructions for getting the VPN there, okay? So what we want to do is focus on databases. We're not going to look too much into books, particularly because academic books take a while to publish. They're also quite long. And most likely if you get a book, you're only going to pull a little bit of information from it. So instead, look for some focused research articles. Okay, so here we have Academic Search Complete, which is a database. This is probably the best database to start any sort of research that you're doing for any course. Okay, so Academic Search Complete is a database that covers a multitude of different subjects in different disciplines. Okay, so here what it's done is compiled a bunch of research from all across different disciplines or academic disciplines. And so what it's going to do is when we search it, it's going to cast a wide net throughout many different disciplines, and therefore we're going to probably find our search results more quickly. Okay, so Academic Search Complete is hosted by EBSCOhost, but what we're going to do then is fill in to our search fields something that we're interested in researching. In class, I briefly mentioned that I want to become a homeowner, so therefore I need to join a discourse community maybe or understand the discourse of home ownership, but more broadly, it's part of what we would call financial literacy. So I might type in financial literacy as something that I'm interested in. And then again, maybe from kind of a social understanding of language and maybe some egalitarian views, I might be interested in poor from a critical literacy standpoint. Be interested in poor or maybe people with more limited access to financial literacy or might have limited access to financial literacy. So I'm going to select search, and I'm going to look at my search results. Okay, so when I look at my search results, there's a few things that I want to do. I want to go over to the left, and I'm going to look at the years. Okay, so right now we brought up search results from 2002 to 2017. Normally, within 15 years is a good span of time to search, and within 15 years is probably going to still be timely. Down here, though, I see that I brought up newspapers, magazines, etc. What I'm really only interested in is the academic journals. So I'm going to select academic journals because that way I know that most of the results here are going to be peer reviewed, though I still am going to need to check those. Okay. This talks about Afghanistan refugees. I'm not interested in that. Adolescents and young adults' naive understandings of the economic crisis. I'm not so interested in understanding that. The knowledge gap in workplace retirement investing. I'm not interested in that. Transition of foster care, not interested in that. Not interested in things in rural Uganda. So again, once I get my search results, I'm just going to scan through the titles and see if the titles indicate an article that might be an interest to me. Here I see this one's called Comparing the Financial Literacy of Public School, Christian School, and Homeschooled Students. And this might be something that I'm interested in, considering that we know that public schools or that schooling is a literacy sponsor. So that might fit in with something that I'm interested in understanding. So I'm going to open that, and when I open it, I'm going to open it in a new tab. So I'm just going to set that new tab aside for a little bit, and I'm going to continue scanning throughout my results. Okay. Sirens call understanding poor financial decision making and credit card misuse. I don't want to read that. Assessing and predicting financial capacity and financial literacy of college students. This might be interesting, so I'm going to open this one. Challenges and opportunities in pursuit of college finance literacy, college cost financial literacy student, financial low-income students. Maybe that might be of interest. Curbing financial exploitation of the poor, financial literacy, and social work education. That sounds right up our alley. There was no money left to save financial literacy in the lives of low-income people. That might be interesting too. So now, the reason why we've opened these in new tabs is because if I click here, then it's going to bring me to the particular source, and I'm going to have to click back all the time. So it's always better just to open up your source in a new tab. Once I open a new source, there's a few things I need to do before I read the source. So again, I'm going to read the title, then I'm going to assess whether or not this is scholarly. So this says it's from the Journal of Research on Christian Education. January to April 2016, volume 25, issue 1, and then the pages. I know that this is scholarly probably because it says Journal of Research on Christian Education. It also says a volume and issue number. Additionally, it gives us some dates, and this is very relevant. It was published in 2016. And then also it gives us a page count. So 20 pages we know is probably scholarly because popular sources are not normally 20 pages long. The next step is to read the abstract. So this is the 2008 recession, blah, 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 blah. We could read all through that and then decide whether or not this article is pertinent to us. Let's just say for time's sake that this is. The next step is always to find the full PDF of the article. You want to find the full PDF of the article because you're going to save this to your desktop. The reason to save the PDF is because links on the internet change all the time, and so do subscriptions to particular services through the library. So what's available at the library today may not be available tomorrow. Therefore, it's always best to get the PDF copy of the particular article you're interested in reading. So the next step is once you've opened the article is to copy the title of the article, select the save function, and paste the name of the article, or at least a portion of the name of the article, and then you are going to save that. Okay? Again, you'll do this for all the sources that you found. So this one says assessing and predicting financial capacity and literacy of college students. Sounds of interest to me. It's from Modern Psychological Studies. This sounds like a very particular scholarly journal. Again, it's from fall 2015, so it's timely. There's a volume and issue number, which again indicates it's scholarly, and it's 10 pages, which is a little short for a scholarly article, but we can assume that it is. Okay, so then we're going to select the PDF, full PDF. What we'll do is copy and paste the title, select the save button, paste the title, select save. Okay, so let's say that we've done that for all of these different articles that we found. What we're going to do next is go organize our files. Okay, so we want to go to the desktop, probably, and we're going to create a new folder. So I already have one here called Research UWP, but what you would do is create a folder with the title of the course that you're working on, and then open the folder. And what we're going to do then is add our articles into that particular folder so that we stay organized with our information. The next step that's probably best is to go ahead and upload that file once you have all of your articles to your drive so that you have access to them anywhere. So go to drive.google.com and you can just drag your folder right into Google Drive. And it should upload. Let's see, did it upload? I think it's working. Let's try that again. Just drag and drop it in there. There it goes, it starts your upload. And that way you make sure that you've backed up your files. All right, in the next tutorial video, I'm going to talk about using citations in Google Scholar to help us find additional information. I hope that this was a helpful video to you.